Say good morning, fellas.
Morning.
Morning.
Yeah. Gonna try to kill some honkers. Gonna try to kill some ducks. Go time. Fetch it up.
We've had some epic mornings in this blind. I mean, there hasn't been a time yet, knock on wood, that we've been skunked in this blind this year. We've shot several double and triple man limits out of this blind this year. The birds have decoyed really, really well in here. Better than I've ever seen. That great mallard, he was coming right in our faces and he fell right here on land next to the blind. Got us some northern birds. We hunt lots of other places, but this is our go-to. This is the spot that we can get to quickly, that's produced really, really well this year. Kill him. Nice shot. Fetch it up. 18 degrees this morning. It's actually pretty comfortable. We have a northwest wind, kind of a west wind, so the birds are working really, really good.
Oh yeah, he's coming.
Widgeon, kill him. Nice shooting!
Fetch it up.
That was great shooting. Nice job, man.
Hey,
Seriously awesome.
that was fun. Like, boom! Federal black cloud. That thing crushed him too.
Yep. Oh, two inbound. Almost recorded. Catch it up. Hardest part of that was getting my lid back on my coffee. Good boy. Young of the year bird. Still got his spots on him. But look at these big red feet, man. Yeah, kill him. The river's super fast right here. You're really limited to only being able to shoot one, maybe two birds at a time. We've got two dogs, but Ace is just a pup. He's still learning, so we really can't count on him. When you only have one dog, you gotta be careful.
Tell me about this blind, guys.
Well, this is an old blind that we've had kind of inherited this blind actually from a friend of ours who built this thing years and years ago. And it's in a good spot. It's a great blind. We are shooting more birds out of this blind this year with fewer birds in the area because we're hidden better. Good boy, yeah. Good dog. Way to be a helping hand.
You're probably gonna want to help him up, Al. That bank, man. No, Mackinac. That bank makes it tricky. You gotta even give your dog a helping hand just to get up that thing.
Well, that one's going down.
Kill that bird on the water. I'll get Mac on the other bank. Yeah!
Big flock screws you.
had a nice small group working, and Big Flock joined up and made them change their mind.
Yeah, it happens, doesn't it?
Part of it.
It's fun working them.
Oh yeah.
You guys sound great on the calls, that's for sure.
Thank you.
That was amazing. Yeah.
DOA crew laid it down. Pretty decent morning so far. We've killed 5 ducks, found a dead duck, and we've killed 6 geese. So.
He just fell off.
Best shotgun on the planet. The other day there were 6 of us in this blind. Every gun was a Benelli. Yep. Two factors that have played into it, into our increased success in this blind this year. Number one, we figured out where we need to put the decoys. We put the decoys close to the blind along the bank in slack water like you would see real birds doing. That's how real birds would be sitting in this spot. They'd be in the slack water. That's where they would be. That's a huge part of it. We put a few birds out on the island. They can see those decoys really, really well, and it's really been sucking them in here. It looks realistic. The other thing, and what I think is probably the most important part, this blind grew up with grass this year, so we are hidden in this spot. Spent several days down here working on the blind and grassing it in and building it up with more brush. It's an old blind. Nick Kafkas built this blind at least 5 years ago, probably more, and it's settled. And last year it was only up to our waist, so we had a hard time hiding in it. And instead of taking the time during season to build it up, we didn't. We shot birds out of it, but not like we have been this year. And honestly, it's because we're hidden. It's because we're concealed. So that is a tip for you. Either have a very well-constructed, well-hidden blind, or trust your camo and just hunker down and hide in the grass. One of the two. If you're gonna have a blind, take your time and make it a good one. Single. Shoot him, Scott. Nice. I love it when they land on the island like that. Here, come on, come here. Good boy.
So we're in the duck blind here talking about gender neutrality, and we realize that we as wingmen,
We're missing an opportunity here.
we're missing an opportunity.
Because the next time I have more of those brown ducks instead of the green ones that I'm supposed to have, I'm just going to tell the game warden, hey man, these ducks identified themselves as drakes. They identified as drakes. So who am I to judge?
Who am I to judge, man?
Dude, Todd is fluent with that call, man. He asked.
Right there, fetch it up. Good boy. He kept diving. That's a good example though. On the river, man, you have to make sure these birds are dead. I took for granted, he folded right up, I thought he was dead. And he wasn't. And by the time the dog got on him, he was too tight, too close to shoot. But we've got lots of room here to work. We got the bird, that's what matters, but make sure your birds are dead if you're hunting rivers. Otherwise, you're gonna make a lot of headache for you and your dog. Come on, bud. All right, let's go get back in the blind.
And those are swans. It's not something you see on the river very often.
Nice shot, Todd.
Oh!
Yeah, the thing like bounced and skipped like 30 feet. The impact on the ground killed it if the shot didn't. Good boy.
Good dog. He's got a band. Right.
Good boy.
His legs and feet are pulverized.
Are they?
Broken. Every duck blind should have a handy dandy hanging pole. It's like a buck pole, but it's for ducks. And another. Keep adding to the pile.
This is actually a better morning than we expected. We're up to 4 now.
We've been able to leave decoys down here. We hauled them in early and left them here all year, which has been nice. You know, it's 15 minutes from the office. We meet at the office, we jet down here, we set decoys up, and we've had some good shoots in this blind this year.
Fetch it up.
Kill him.
Nice shot. Thanks.
Good dog. Good boy. It's always a bittersweet feeling when the season closes. I'm gonna miss it.